If a Greek default could take everyone down with it, where does that leave Europe's emerging economies? Well, here to answer that question is Iwona Sroka. She's CEO of Poland's National Depository for Securities, which actually manages a trading system for the Warsaw Stock Exchange. Iwona, thank you so much for coming in on The Move. How concerned are you that what happens in Greece will have an effect on Eastern Europe and Poland especially?
It will have an effect for the whole Europe, and in my opinion, the problem of Greece is huge, and it faces not only European politicians but also Poland. And Poland will take the presidency from Hungary on this Friday, from the 1st of July, and it will be a very, very big problem for our Prime Minister and for the Polish presidency. But I think that they are quite optimistic, and they started with a logo that the Europe will grow. So that's why I think that we will have to fight with that Greek problem, to solve the Greek problem, and of course to develop other programs to develop also European growth.
I like the logo, Europe will grow. The problem is that they're growing at different speeds, and it will be very difficult for the Polish presidency to go forward with their agenda. Does this also hurt the chances of Eastern European economies, such as Poland, to try and get into the euro? Is it less attractive for Poland now to want to have accession to the eurozone?
Poles are rather skeptic to join the eurozone, and we don't know what is the next date. So we heard about 2015, 2010, but you know, the crisis is really difficult also for the Polish economy, but we are still the best and the champion in Europe. So that's why the crisis is less harmful for the economies from the Central and Eastern Europe than from the Western economy. For example, Polish banks, they didn't have in the past, and they don't have that toxic assets. So that's why sometimes even you can observe that they are more healthy than the mother companies from abroad, from the Western economies. And the second thing is that our capital market is pretty healthy and doing very well, and is better than in other countries in the region. Twice bigger than in Vienna Group, and according to the turnover value of futures, 5 times bigger than in other countries.
Iwona, I want to ask you, you manage the trading system for the Warsaw Stock Exchange. If there's a default in Greece or something huge, is it going to be like a Lehman Brothers type situation? And has your stock exchange taken steps to try and mitigate something that would be so huge that at the moment maybe it's difficult to understand?
Yes, you are right. We are very afraid about that situation, but we are sure that our new depository and settlement system will manage it. For example, ICH ClearNet manage it in 4 days. So the same we will have, because from the 1st of July, this is not only the date of the Polish presidency, but also the date for us implementing new risk management system and new central counterparty, which will be the third in Europe and the biggest because of the potential of the market. So I'm sure that our deposits, our guarantee funds and other mechanisms to mitigate the risk
are put in place and will be safe. Okay, that's a great reassurance for our viewers. Iwona, thank you. Iwona Sroka there.